We are beyond fucking cooked. It seems like every day I turn on my phone, scroll through TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and see yet another insane advancement in AI. This shit has already become so integral to people's everyday lives, and we are just at the tip of the iceberg. From soccer moms asking ChatGPT how to season their goop casserole, to little Johnny in his parents' basement making AI Drake songs. And even a fully automated McDonald's. Yes, that's right. AI McFucking nuggets. So obviously, with something this powerful, the government has for sure limited access and added tons of restrictions so that something like this doesn't go out of hand, right? Right? There's currently a lot of push for AI restrictions and safety with a lot of proposed bills and active movements. This includes the use of increasing oversight of AI through Biden's 2023 executive order, which is intended to enforce safety testing, transparency, and anti-bias measures. Agencies like the FTC and DoD are regulating AI use in areas such as hiring and employment to ensure a fair and healthy job environment. Unfortunately, a lot of these restrictions currently don't apply to the entertainment industry, although there is currently a massive push to change this. The gaming industry is one of the biggest instances of AI use at the moment, for both good and bad. Because of the use of AI tools, it allows developers big and small access to things they otherwise wouldn't have had or would have been extremely expensive to use and pull off, while other companies are firing and in some rare cases taking employees' talents and automating them with AI tools to cut costs by getting rid of the talented workers themselves. Activision recently did this by using the voice actors for their Call of Duty Zombies mode and using their voices with AI tools so that they didn't have to pay the actors themselves. And unfortunately, they own the use of their voices in the game due to contract agreements that they previously signed. Some of these workers pulled out of these contracts themselves due to lack of protections against this kind of abuse. Like I previously stated, it's not all bad. AI has been implemented into video games forever now, with things like procedural generation implemented into games like Minecraft, and as of recently, tons of roguelites. The advancements in these technologies are going to make things like NPCs smarter and more lifelike, asset models more realistic and detailed, and more randomized experiences that are unique from playthrough to playthrough. Being a game developer has never been more accessible, with tools making previously tedious tasks less difficult and time-consuming, to even much cheaper asset creation. There's also significantly more people teaching the tricks of the trade to this industry for free on YouTube. I also don't want to be misleading. It is still incredibly difficult to become a successful game developer for both big and small indie teams. It's something that requires a significant amount of skill and time to accomplish. What I want to know is, where do we draw the line? I mean, most of us aren't happy when jobs are on the line, but will people back off once they start receiving their favorite game sequels every year at an insane level of quality? Will people still be opposed when the industry is pumping out constant high-quality games at extreme efficiency, blinding us with enthusiasm for our favorite franchises? Most of us aren't against it now, but how many of you will continue to argue and fight against this, assuming that you even are right now? Sure, people may lose their jobs, but you get 3 Call of Duties a year now that you can invest $300 into and purchase your super cool AI generated Care Bear skin for only $50. My issue is I truly believe there's way too many people that would be completely okay with this. Humans tend to stay in their own bubble, and if it's not directly impacting them in their lives, or at least if they don't think it is, they don't really care if other human beings are losing their jobs because now they always have something new to play and are more than happy to open a funnel out the bottom of their debit card that leads straight into these companies' dirty, grimy, money-hungry hands. We've seen how greedy these companies can get. Hell, Activision put advertisements in their game's menu and passed it off as an accident, after they received severe backlash, only backing down to say they were testing, which still implies the intention to implement this in the future. I mean, think about it. The gaming industry is one of the most successful industries in the world, especially as of the past decade, with significantly more money being put into projects, esports bigger than it's ever been, and live streaming becoming a main form of entertainment for a shit ton of people. There's plenty of companies and investors that would love to begin automating this industry like a baby-oiled machine working at max capacity. We are going to see some very crazy things in the next few years in the gaming industry, mostly coming from AI, but also from these companies and their need to appease their investors. We can go on and on all day about how AI is this, AI is that, but one thing that isn't an opinion is the significance of this innovation. We will look back to this next decade hundreds of years from now, if we're still around, that is, and notice a massive shift in day-to-day lives. Automation, technological advancements, and the one that you will see the most of, Consumerism. From ads being shoved down your throat to soulless dumb trinkets made by an algorithm, we are going in the direction of a world run by massive corporations that want nothing but every last penny you've got. And yes, this video is about AI in the gaming industry, but I believe the issues we see in this industry now are a sign of what's to come in every other industry and part of our everyday lives in the future. These are a lot of issues that can happen in the short term. Now, let's think long term. We're going to lose the soul of this art form. Games made by teams that put their blood, sweat, and tears into their development of these projects are going to be outdone by an algorithm that replicates their months of work in an hour. Sure, EA's new AI game is about a pirate experiencing his midlife crisis fighting off hordes of sentient soda cans, but hey, it runs at 120 frames per second. What about microtransactions? Dude, these companies will literally be in your fucking head, using adaptive algorithms that see what make you hit that shiny little purchase button and what stimulates a positive reaction from you so that they can milk you till you're dried out and forced to work the corner to recoup the cost of your abused spending habits. At the end of the day, are we really cooked? Absolutely. But hey, the loot boxes can open themselves now, and that alone makes Ultron look like he was the best case scenario.